Alrighty, guys, welcome in. This is the second interview in a mini interview series leading up to this weekend's Winterlude Dota LAN. Of course, you can catch it live here at twitch.tv/Kai Studios. And I'm joined today by a man who has tasted success previously at this tournament. I'm joined by Ukko, Samuel Cairns, and he has been on the winning team Ice Cold. They've won the last 2 years, is that right?
Incorrect. Oh, they
Incorrect?
won the UCGG one, but I wasn't in the team at that time.
Ah, okay.
They won the big one. That's the
They won the big
difference.
one. That's all that matters. We guys are reigning champions coming into this one, and just quietly, probably hot favourites as well. But before we get into that, before we get into the weekend, we'd like to talk a little bit about yourself so we get to know you a bit better. So where do your backgrounds in Dota 2 start?
Okay, so one of my backgrounds is that I've been playing for a solid 8 years, 8 years to 9 years, I'm pretty sure. I used to play ladder Warcraft 3,
Yep.
and I was pretty good at it. I mean, I don't think. Yeah, I was pretty good. Let's just say that.
I mean, like, to be
And
honest, no one's gonna probably call you out on it. So, like, you probably say you're like the best player at it, and
oh yeah,
everyone would
oh
probably
yeah.
take it as.
I would say I'm good regionally, but nationally, probably no. I'll get
Yep.
crushed probably. There's some good players out there. But yeah, when I started playing Dota, it was introduced to one of my friend's brother, Tom Lee, which is Robin Lee's brother, which he'll be
Ah.
playing in the tournament
Yep.
as well. And I don't know, I just fell in love with the game for like 4 years. High school was pretty game malicious, pretty much when you're
Yeah.
15.
Heaps of studying, of course, right?
Oh yeah, heaps of
Ah.
studying. Yeah, but yeah, like played that for 4 years. Pretty much didn't really do any. We went to like local tournaments. That was when like Christchurch before the earthquakes. Before the earthquake, there was actual lands like you could go to, but
Mm.
now there's like no net cafes. Internet's just so easy to come by. There's just like no lands to play in, so it
Yep.
really kind of crushed the scene for a bit. I mean, we had like rival teams, but it was pretty cool. It was like I think it was like Ukko's team. Like he was my rival because he was the only white guy out of like
Mm.
a whole Asian
Yep.
team.
Yeah.
I was the white
Nice.
guy in the whole Asian team, so I was just like,
Nice.
we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that was some good rivalry. I mean, I think we like won like one or two, and they won like two or three, so we like lost out on that. But I like had to focus on like school and stuff pretty much after high school because I needed to do something with my life. So
Yeah.
I
I
dropped
feel
2
that.
years, and then I heard this new game called Dota 2 came out, and whew, the grades
Yeah.
went down.
Know the
And
feeling.
yeah,
Yep.
been playing it since pretty much. It's still a fun game to me. I still try to take breaks. I mean, I'm at uni and stuff, so
Yep.
got to take
I
breaks.
mean,
Gotta.
like, you give yourself like a couple of weeks around exam time where you're like, I probably shouldn't be on, probably shouldn't actually play Dota, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see how it goes this semester. But pretty much like after the tournament, I've been like playing quite a bit. Hey, well,
yeah,
more than you, I should say. Like
just
getting prepared.
crushing it in preparation. Well, moving on to, I guess, this coming tournament this week. For you guys yourself, for those who are unaware, don't know anything, haven't seen any of the previous tournaments, what is Ice Cold going to bring? Who's in Ice Cold, and what do you guys kind of specialize in?
Okay. So we had a bit of debacle on our team because one of us is going to an Auckland LAN, which is called Ping
Ping
Zero, I
Zero.
think.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's one of our 6K players, and we got our team captain, shot caller, pretty much our information man, another 6K player. He's going to go to Korea and hopefully finding a team to go play Dota professionally.
Yep. Yeah.
But so we had to bring in some recruits pretty much, and we've been playing with our recruits at the moment. I mean, they're pretty good, so
Yeah.
it'll still be high quality games, but I feel like this year it will be a very tight series. I really want to beat Envy, like no doubt about it. I want to beat Envy's team, but Envy's been saying that like this FCN guy
Yeah.
has been like playing quite a bit, and he's
Yeah.
probably the favorite to win. So we don't know who he is when
Yeah,
we
I
play
don't.
against.
I've been so yeah, because FSEN, I've been told that this guy's the guy to like, and his squad's the team to watch. But I don't know his real name, so I've got no idea who he's
Yeah.
playing with and what his team name is,
Mhm.
and B, whether or not he can actually carry it through. For you
Yeah.
personally, what role do you play? What role are you going to play on the team this weekend?
This weekend I will be playing the forward position.
Oh,
I
okay.
used to play. I used to play the offlane. Like I
Yep.
love the offlane. Everything about it, dynamics about it. It's just so fun to play.
Yep.
It was actually real funny because there the previous tournament we lost to Envy when we came second was the whole team was pretty much like we have to shut down Explosive Fury. He's
Yeah,
like
it's
the main
classic.
core
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff. And they're just
yeah,
like, hey Sam, do you want to play mid? And I'm like, I don't play mid like at all. I've never played mid in my whole life. And
yeah.
I'm just like, well, no. But they're just like, all right, you're going mid. I'm like, oh, okay, let's just see how it goes. And like, oh, it's just so bad because I've never played mid. And
Yeah.
like everyone's just like, oh man, when we lost the tournament, they're just like, oh god, Sam, what happened? I'm just like,
Just,
things happen.
I mean,
Things
he's a
happen,
good
man.
player. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
What kind of heroes are we going to see from you this weekend? If we're going to see one Ukko classic throughout the tournament, what's it going to be?
I'm pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm pretty bad.
I think we've been drafting like just the usual like
The usual
heroes in
full
the meta right
position.
now.
Yeah.
Like I think I've been massing like Kunkka,
Yeah,
AT,
that.
Sanking,
Are you,
like just pretty much anything that can get farm
are you
at
an Earth
fast
Spirit
time.
player?
Like, an Usurprat? No, no,
No,
no, no,
no,
no.
no, you're not an Earth Spirit player.
Don't touch that. Like
Nah,
anything initiation, but Usurprat's definitely not
just not
on
Earth
the thing.
Spirit. I feel that.
Yeah. Enigma maybe. It's always there. It's always the strat behind that,
Enigma's
get
always
farms
Enigma's always
fast.
a lot of fun. A lot of fun to cast as well. Um,
Yeah.
so moving, I guess forward now in the tournament, how do you guys expect to go? Do you guys think you're going to make it through to the finals against Envy again? I mean, like, for me personally, that's probably my final, is you guys against Envy, but again, I haven't seen FECN and his
Yeah.
stack, but like, I imagine you guys are probably going to end up there. Are you feeling like that might be the way?
I mean, we hope to get in the finals, right? That's where the
Yeah,
dream to be.
dream to
But
happen.
like you said, like he's saying this FCN guy's like gonna win it and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, well, I was a bit nervous like 2 days before when I heard like FCN's just like the guy because I saw the previous vlog,
Yeah.
whatever, with Envy, and I was just like, who is this guy? So I researched him, and he's like, I don't know, like a spec player, Slark player, and I'm like, all right, so he's a carry player. I'm like, all right, we know what to do now, but. We'll see
Just
I don't know what his team is, so yeah, we need to figure that one out maybe later on. But yeah, we should see.
because I had a look the other day at like because when you sign up for the teams, obviously you sign up and enter what MMR you guys are. Which you guys are the only team who listed yourselves down as the 5k plus stack, by the way. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys, so there are three 4.5 to 5k stacks, and you guys are the only 5k plus stacks. So
yeah. It
um,
seems so.
no kind of pressure. Do you feel like teams are going to be taking more notice of what you guys are picking like throughout the tournament because you are expected to go so far?
I mean, it's. I hate the starting rounds because we like usually
Win
get
in
paired
15
against
minutes?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, like 12-minute games. I
yeah,
hate crushing teams,
yeah.
but I mean, it feels bad. I mean, like, I really like hope they get their money's worth, kind of thing. Like, I really hope they stick around. I heard there's like a red blue thing. I don't know what's happening, but
Yeah,
like, I really want people to stick around and like have a good time because this is like like the only land in Christchurch. It's
yeah.
like, oh, it's it. No, there's more lands, right? But this is like the Dota 2 tournament you
This
have to be
is,
to,
I
pretty
mean,
much.
it is the largest Dota 2 specific tournament in New Zealand, LAN rather, in New Zealand, and the only,
In Christchurch, not
okay,
New Zealand.
okay,
Ping,
Ping
Ping Zero will
Zero
be
isn't Dota
this
specific.
weekend.
Yes, so Ping Zero is bigger. That's why I've said Dota specific because there's more than
Oh,
one game
okay,
there's more than
okay.
one game at Ping Zero. That's the only way I get around saying that it's the biggest Dota 2 specific land in New Zealand.
Yeah,
Um,
you got it. I think you're correct now. I think you're correct.
but like, definitely, for those who aren't aware and who are watching this, there's a whole red blue incentive, a whole bunch of mini games sticking around, basically, so it's more of an event rather than just a tournament. Should be really cool to come down. But also, I want to know, like in previous years, have you had guys like standing over your shoulder watching your games, that kind of stuff? Is that kind of a new dynamic for you? Are you used to it? Do you feel comfortable people watching your every key press?
I get sort of triggered when my girlfriend does it
Yeah.
because like she's always there and like she always like pokes me and stuff. Like I mean, just don't like touch the players when they're playing. Like that's the big
Don't
thing.
touch the players. Give them a little shoulder rub, a back massage.
Yeah, back massage. But I'm not mad about it. Like if they're not in my way, I mean I don't care. But
Yeah.
like if they like touch me and stuff, then we're gonna have some problems. But I mean,
Pause the game to have a
yeah.
scrap. It wouldn't be a LAN
Uh,
without a scrap, you know.
I guess, but probably not. I probably wouldn't fight anyone. I'd probably just be like, yeah, just don't do that, please. But it was like I think it was like one of Sam Johnson's like teammates was saying that like, oh, my micro was like insane. It's like, and I'm just like clicking buttons, and he's like, oh, this guy's really good. Is this guy? What's he doing? What's he doing? And I'm like, I'm just clicking buttons, bro. What are you doing?
I'm pressing buttons, playing some Dota 2. Again, thank you very much for coming onto the show, Ukko. I will plug it again, July the 23rd, this coming Saturday. Doors open at 10 a.m. for those who are looking to turn up. 11 a.m. is when the game starts, so make sure you check into the stream, twitch.tv/Kai Studios. And I'm sure all day you're going to be watching Samuel Cairns and his team, Ice Cold. Hopefully for them, take it deep. $250 prize for first place, plus a bunch of other stuff I think that they're adding in as well, a bunch of vouchers and all that kind of stuff. A lot of money on the line. It's going to be an awesome day. Hope you guys all tune in. Thank you very, very much once again, Ukko, for coming along.
No problem. I just want to do one quick shout out.
Yeah, go for it.
I heard Dylan wanted to get shouted out, so shout out to iWalk.
Shout out to iWalk. Yeah. I'm sure I'm going to play that documentary that he's featured in as well. Like
more
than once on
play
a day.
That. That's a great one.
Put it on loop. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you come Saturday.